Welcome to Era's Echo. In today's episode, we begin our journey in the Fertile Crescent, home to one of the earliest and most influential civilizations in human history, Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia, often called the Cradle of Civilization, lies between two great rivers, the Tigris and Euphrates, in modern-day Iraq. This fertile region gave birth to some of humanity's earliest cities, writing systems, and complex societies. Imagine looking out over a vast, fertile landscape around 5000 BCE, dotted with small villages along the riverbanks. The rivers Tigris and Euphrates were both a blessing and a challenge. Flooding unpredictably, they provided rich silt for agriculture, but also demanded new methods of irrigation and water management. This necessity drove innovation, leading to the development of canals, dikes, and reservoirs. By 3500 BCE, the fertile land between these rivers saw the birth of the first city-states. Uruk, one of the earliest, was a bustling metropolis by ancient standards, with a population of around 50,000 at its peak. Think of Uruk not just as a city, but as a symbol of human achievement, an experiment in organization, governance, and culture. Each city-state was unique, with its own ruler, patron god, and societal rules. Kings such as Gilgamesh of Uruk were more than mere mortal leaders. They were seen as divinely appointed by the gods, bridging the earthly and the divine. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, we see one of the earliest literary works grappling with themes of power, mortality, and the search for eternal life, illustrating the complexities of Mesopotamian thought. These cities were architectural marvels of their time, centered around ziggurats, massive, multi-tiered structures believed to connect heaven and earth. The ziggurat of Ur, dedicated to the moon god Nana, dominated the city skyline and served as both a religious and administrative hub. Picture a society where priests climbed these towering structures to offer prayers and sacrifices, seeking favor from their gods to protect their people from floods, famine, and enemy invasions. To manage their growing economies and complex societies, the Sumerians developed the world's first writing system around 3200 BCE, cuneiform. At first, it was a series of simple pictographs used to keep track of goods and resources. But as the needs of society grew, so did the writing system. It evolved into a series of wedge-shaped symbols pressed into clay tablets, each representing words or sounds. The Epic of Gilgamesh, which we mentioned earlier, is the oldest known piece of literature, inscribed on clay tablets. It is not just a story of a king's adventures, but a profound reflection on friendship, the meaning of life, and the quest for immortality. Another significant contribution of Mesopotamia is the Code of Hammurabi. In 1754 BCE, Babylonian King Hammurabi introduced one of the earliest and most comprehensive legal codes, the Code of Hammurabi. This collection of 282 laws is etched onto a towering stele, standing over 7 feet tall, and details rules that governed everything from trade disputes to family dynamics. Hammurabi's laws covered a range of topics, from property rights and theft to marriage and slavery. The code emphasized justice and retribution, reflecting a society where order was essential amid a backdrop of conflict, trade, and ambition. Mesopotamian religion was polytheistic, with gods like Anu, Enlil, and Inanna playing central roles. Their beliefs influenced every aspect of life and even laid the groundwork for later mythologies in the region. Mesopotamian mythology also deeply influenced later civilizations. Tales of the Great Flood from the Epic of Gilgamesh bear striking similarities to the biblical story of Noah's Ark. These stories reveal the interconnectedness of human civilization and the timeless themes that have shaped our understanding of the divine and the mortal. The innovations of Mesopotamia, from writing and law to monumental architecture, set the stage for future civilizations. Its impact on culture, governance, and even astronomy echoes through the corridors of history. Their cuneiform script evolved into other writing systems, their legal codes influenced Greek and Roman laws, and their myths and stories echoed through time, influencing the Abrahamic religions and the cultural development of the West. As we've seen, Mesopotamia was more than just an ancient land, it was the birthplace of ideas that shaped the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the cradle of civilization, please like, share, and subscribe to Era's Echo. Join us next time as we explore another chapter in our shared human story.